He's our gadget guru, Drew Kozub, joining us again from Winnipeg. We are talking smartphones and smart screens and hubs. I want to get into the Google Hub here, Drew, because I believe gadgets are listening to me enough without my permission. But what Google threw out there this week is kind of taking it's Spinal Tap. They're going to 11. Walk us through it, and why should I not be terrified of this?
Okay, Sid, trust me, don't worry. The Nest Hub has been around for a very long time. I've had one since they first came out, but now the new generation has an update. So you still have a 7-inch touchscreen with a smart speaker. They've improved that smart speaker to add a little bit more bass. The screen is a little bit easier to control your smart home, and they've added solely sensing technology. So you can just wave your hand in front of the speaker to pause a song or control it. So that solely technology is great for, controlling your smart home, but where it gets downright futuristic is when you put the speaker in your bedroom.
Okay, why, a little creepy. Why, Drew, would I put this in my bedroom? Like, is it going to monitor me sleeping? Because that's crazy. Why would a machine want to monitor me sleeping, right?
It will be able to monitor you, and you will not have to wear any device. But here's the thing, Sid. There is no camera on this smart display at all. It cannot see you. It uses that solely technology, which is kind of like radar or sonar. So it can get information, but it can't actually see what you're doing. So if you put this on your bedside table while you sleep, it will be able to tell if you are coughing in the night, tossing and turning. And then at the end of the night, it will give you a little sleep report if you choose. You can turn on sleep active stuff if you want. But the really cool thing about this is you could track all the data you want about your sleep. But unless someone who understands it interprets that and tells you what to change in your real life, you don't know what to do with that data. So you will actually get a weekly report from your device that will give you everyday tips that you can start trying to get in the perfect sleep routine specifically for you.
I mean, it's easy for me. I'm waking up at 3:15 in the morning. I don't need a hub to tell me that my sleep is messed up right now. I don't need that report filed back to me.
Sid,
go ahead.
What about this? What about a more gentle way to fall asleep or wake up? Because the Nest Hub has a mode where if you're going to bed, you can ask it to play soothing noises like ocean waves or crickets.
Does that really work, Drew? The ocean stuff? Does that honestly, does that make you go to sleep any better?
Yes, I was skeptical of this, but I started using this with a different app, the gentle soothing things, and it helps. But here's the thing, it will also gently wake you up. It has this thing called a sunrise alarm, which before your audio alarm goes off, the screen starts getting brighter and warmer and brighter and warmer. When you sleep, you kind of see like an orange light, and then it pulls you out of sleep much more gently than like an angry alarm.
All right, so if you get past the kind of freaky aspect of it feels when you're sleeping, then this Google Hub Gen 2 is free. Do we have a price tag on this, Drew? What's it cost?
This one is $129 Canadian, and it's up for pre-order right now.
That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, Drew. Let's go to phones here quickly. I've been an iPhone guy forever. I'm a creature of habit, so I'm not changing anytime soon. However, I know enough people that have Samsung phones, and to hear them speak on it it kind of makes me, I debate whether or not I should flip over because they are married to it. The Samsung Galaxy A series is coming out. What do we need to know about it?
Well, these are the mid-range Samsung phones, which means they start at a lower price and they still try to pack in the very best features. So if you wanted to dip your toe in the water with minimal risk, this could be the phone line to do it. Samsung announced 3 new phones in the A series yesterday, the A52, the A52 with 5G, and the A72, which is a slightly larger one with a little bit better camera. In all 3 models, you're getting 5 cameras on the phone, 4 color options, and they're claiming a 2-day battery life.
2-day battery life. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah. But I charge mine on the regs. I would assume, Drew, you're a regular charger. Do I read you right?
I'm a regular charger, and this has the adaptive charging. So it starts to learn your habits of when you're charging your phone, so it will optimize the battery life so your battery stays going as long as possible. And Sid, how often do you run into the issue of having to delete either photos, videos, or apps from your phone? Is that a problem?
Once in a while, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, so they've done something with the storage on this phone that other phones have gone away from, but I think this is really nice. So you can buy it in 128 gigs or 256, which is lots for games and video. But you can also add in a micro SD card to this phone, so you can expand that storage up to 8 times compared to what actually comes with the phone. So it's a really inexpensive way to add in extra storage for people who feel like they need that.
8 times. I take a selfie now and again, but I don't know if I need 8 times. However, I understand people who might. Drew, fantastic stuff. We'll talk next week. Thanks, friend.
Thanks, Sid.
Appreciate Drew as always. All right, coming up, the question to you, you sound off. Do you have COVID fatigue? I think most of us are in the same boat, but with vaccines coming across the horizon here, there's a lot of talk about the end of this tunnel, but we're still kind of in it. How are you doing? 1-866-267-3797. Feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca and at Breakfast TV on Twitter 24/7. You sound off next on Breakfast Television.